field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Seattle Seahawks.
Kickoff for Seattle.
Alongside Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. Off we go in the rain here in Seattle. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let go.
And he'll get ahead for about 3. First play from script.
Brought down by Ernest Jones. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go, set. Cross all 80. Steady.
Now they'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
At the 45-yard line.
Steady.
The middle they go. Finding space inside the 40. And he's brought down so close to the goal line. Didn't get all the way, but he'll be down at the 1.
First down.
It is a big play for the Buccaneers. 54 yards. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown.
His kick is good.
And when things haven't been going your way like they haven't around here recently, Mike,
nothing.
this is exactly what you need. You're looking for a spark. So to take the opening possession of the game, march it down there, and come away with the score, all of a sudden the sideline's a lot more positive. There's a lot more good energy amongst your teammates. Is that the spark they needed to turn this thing around?
10 at their own 35-yard line.
Top 19. Top 19. Ready. 70. Cowboy 80. Rig alert. Rig alert.
To throw right away, here's Milrow. This is hot down the right sideline. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
Didn't take them long to get them to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So a big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Cougar 19. 18, Pioneer. Check, Panther. Ready.
First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate.
Touchdown, Seattle. That's touchdown number 1 for him on the year. Here's the point. It's good. And the Seahawks are way back to 2nd and 7.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball will be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll begin here on the ground. They work forward to the 40-yard line. Nicky Manroy is there to make the play.
At the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Here we go. Gravity Lions.
He'll look to throw. We'll get this one to his safety valve. Complete. He is knocked down. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
It's really just an extended handoff. Get the ball out wide to your running back in space and make the defense tackle him. That's really all this is. Something small turns into a nice pickup.
First and 10.
Ready. Ready.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he is planted. Backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's got a 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They need 8 as they come up for third down.
Go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Get this out quickly to Addison's pass. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. Well short of the first down mark.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Looking up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch. Called for and taken successfully.
At their own 14-yard line.
Rattler. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 79 Broncos.
Throwing now, Millwell on first down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and 1.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 6-yard line.
Check. Check, smash. 18 Cardinal. Hey, smash. Go street. Rig alert. Rig. Hurt. 70 Ranger. 7 Pirates. Check.
Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
On the set. Check smash. Check smash. Cougar 19. 19 Lion. Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. First down sack, second down big play attempt falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
3rd and long.
Here we go, Scott. 70 Timberwolf. 18 Pioneer. Panther 11. Panther 11. Go.
From the gun, it's Milrow. And on 3rd down, fall incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and
they're going to come over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Let's go.
Off play action. He'll set up the throw. And he just does put that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. On the move past the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. It's a gain of 34.
Ready, set.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Cougar 19.
Now give up the middle.
The ball carried by number 33. Brought down by Ernest Jones. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 18-yard line.
2nd down and 8. He'll drop the throw. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. Garrett Hall. He gets in there to try for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long.
Viking 18. Panther 50. Panther 50.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got it about the 8. And he's in. What a drop. Luther Burden. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. His 4th TD grab of the season.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone, 4 touchdowns.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready?
On the ground, Walker to start the drive. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. So after one, the Bucks have the early lead. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Get it! Panther 60! Panther 60! Ready?
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. Quickly to the forward Buckeye, Jackson, Smith and Jigba. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
And after being shut down in the opening quarter, he makes his first catch here with that one, and they're going to need to continue to build off this if they plan on leaving here today with a win.
On the double.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 79 Broncos. 19 Lions. Go.
To the air, it's Milrow. And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar.
Ready, ready. Max, ready. Ready.
They'll throw on 1st down with Milrow. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. They get 24 on that one. Just like that. It's 1st and goal.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the 1st down.
They'll have to go the full 10 yards.
19
First and goal.
18 Cardinals. 18 Cardinals. Ready.
Here's Walker. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get that throw on. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
Ready, ready.
With a quick pass to the receiver heading right to the goal line and in. Corey Horton. Touchdown Seahawks. His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdown. A PAT. And good. And the Seahawks will tie things up. We are all even at 14.
To kick off for Seattle.
We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away.
The Bucks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Come on, come on.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. It's incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time.
At the 35-yard
And it'll be
line.
2nd down.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception. And The only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped.
On the toss, they'll run. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
It is 3rd and long. That's Ibuka in motion. Throwing now on 3rd and long. This one, it's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit. That right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball, and those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Before he can even think about returning that ball.
At their own 27-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Warriors 70. Trap 60, trap 60. Go.
Now Milrow on 1st down. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 19 tight, 19 tight. 79 Broncos. 18 Rattler, 18. Let's go.
Here's a handoff to Walker. Into the 2nd down, past the 40. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line.
And the Seahawks.
A gain there of 20. 1st down, Seattle.
10 at the 47-yard line.
Watch the running back's patience here, Mike. He's slow, and then he hits it. That's the key here. If he goes too fast, their linemen aren't ready yet. Really well executed. Great run.
Cougar 19. Steady.
Once again, it's Walker. And he's going to be bottom of quickly after a gain of about 1. That's Yaya Diaby with the tackle.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at their 49-yard line.
Panther Street, Panther Street. Ready.
That one is complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
That's good.
A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Seahawks first down
at the 39-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Ready.
Here's Walker. And just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. We're back to Seattle after this. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Come on, cowboy 80. 70.
We'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Pick up of 14 on that pass. 1st down, Seattle.
Seahawks.
Well, here he is just taking over this drive from the running back spot.
20-yard line.
Frankly, Mike, any time the secondary and defensive backs are making a lot of tackles downfield, you know the offensive line's doing their job up front, and we can see the results.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Here we go.
From the gun, to Walker. And the Seahawks are going to have what looks to be 1st and goal. He'll take this down to the 10.
That's another Seahawks.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready,
Now they'll throw it with Milroe. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd and goal.
On the double. Ready. 60. Go.
There's a little hot pass heading to the right. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot for trying to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Check up.
The RPO is complete. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. The Seahawks going to bring their kicker out and try a field goal. This about as short as you can get. That one is good. So we reached the intermission. It was an entertaining one to this point. Back with the 2nd half in just a moment. Points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Ready, set. Buffalo 18. Hey, Crash. Viking 18.
On first down, it's Milroe. To the left side. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
And the Seahawks,
They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Dragon 60. 70. 70 Timberwolves. Mustang 19.
On first and 10, it's Milroe. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he will score. Elijah Arroyo. Touchdown, Seattle. The extra point is good. And the Seahawks go up by 10. Ready for the 14 since their lead.
Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Get it. 18 Cardinal. 18.
The drive will start on the ground. And a strong first down run. A pickup of 9. Setting up second and short.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
On the 6. Ready.
They'll stick with him again. He is met and dropped. Only yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
They'll come up to third and 3.
Come on. Set. Go.
Pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to go backwards again. The defense coming up big. Fourth down. The Buccaneers getting their puncher out there. A fair catch taken here.
And
They come right at the 15-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. Ready.
Throwing is Milroe. Right here down the field. It will fall. Incomplete. Elijah Arroyo was the intended target.
Brings up second
And it'll bring
10.
up second down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Ready.
On second down, here's Milroe. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down in bounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Cowboy 80. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go street. Warrior 70. Let go.
They'll try and run it with Walker. And he will have the Seahawks first down by about a yard. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Go check. 19 Lions. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Now Milrow. Quickly to the outside and complete pass. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Drop 60, drop 60. Ready?
Here's Milrow to throw. Left side and caught by Horton. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
And the Seahawks,
They get 19 on that pass play. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Lions. Let's go.
Milrow. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Good looking screenplay there. A gain of 11 and a first down.
Seahawks.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Ready?
They run with Walker. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Bronco 80. Ready?
First run of the game here for DeAndre Smith. He'll get us late. That's going to lead to 3rd down.
Taken down at the 33-yard
First down away
line.
to 26-yard
That's a
line.
gain of 3.
And here's 3rd down.
3rd and 7.
Let go.
Now it's Milrow. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looks like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. The Seahawks going to bring their kicker out and try a field goal. And that one is not going to have enough leg behind it. Not by a long shot. It is no good. And their lead will stay right where it is. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Get it. Viking 18.
A quick toss into the hands of Anderson.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
46-yard line.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 4.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk.
Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
On the 6. Let's go now. Ready?
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
That's good.
There's no
for
more
a
efficient
first
play
down.
in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why.
And
You
the
make the
Buccaneer
defense have to
first
honor
down.
both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now they'll set up to throw. The ball deep for the end zone. That's to the end zone. Where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage. Muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag. A little late. It's probably a touchdown.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to get the ball to start the 2nd quarter as time expires here in the 1st. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready, go!
Walker now gets us going here in the 4th quarter. They're going to work this down inside the 45. They get 11 and quickly pick up a 1st down.
Seahawks.
Two-possession lead, 4th quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping it.
Cougar 19. Tag. Cowboy 80.
They'll run away. Here's one. They'll try to keep his footing. Manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Buccaneers' 41-yard line.
Ready, set.
From the 41. Here's 2nd and 8.
Cut 19. Here we go, here we go. Bronco 80. Panther 11, Panther 11. Warrior 70. Ready.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's complete. It's JSN. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard
It's a
line.
gain of 16 yards.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
19 Lions. Panther 60, Panther 60. BGB. Ready, right?
Back to throw. Looking Smith and jig his way again. And again a pass. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
14 more yards.
These two moving the chains
That's
themselves.
another
A gain of 14 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Here we go, set.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Moving to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Hurt. there, 19. Check smash. Check smash. Go streak.
Timeout Seahawks. That is their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Big Lion. Check. 70 Timberwolf. Seven Pirates. Steady.
They'll run here with Walker. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Okay, ready?
They can keep the drive alive if they get to the 4, but facing third down at the moment. They run out of the gun and tag on the reverse. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Seahawks. Greg, it's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's going to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think we're entering a miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The kick is good. However, there is a penalty flag down. The defense might have gotten a head start.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
Taken down.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. A gain of 11 on that block. Good for a Buccaneers first down. They'll stay on the ground. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
The throw here. It is caught by the Colvin. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 7-yard.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big plays. Put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Come on. Hit. Ready, what?
There's a run going right. And after the first down, tackle made after the pickup of 3.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
Hill looks to throw. the field. Taken in by Anderson. And the first and goal is down inside the 10-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here, Mike.
Hill with the throw. The throw, taking it in.
Mike, did you see how hyped the sideline got after that run after catch? I thought the bench was going to run onto the field to celebrate. He refused to go down on first contact and second contact for that matter.
Ready?
From the 2 now. Here's second and goal.
19.
He'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check out.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And we'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Gain of 24 yards.
A gain there of 24 yards. First down, Seattle.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. How to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll drop to throw. They'll get this complete to one. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him, take him down behind the line.
Brought down back at
We
the
call them
19-yard
safeties
line.
because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Let's go now.
After the loss of 3, it is
60
second
Eagles,
and
60
13.
Eagles. Dragon 60.
So it's a win here for the Seahawks.